was like, ladies and gentlemen, we got her.
It's George and Brandon's Real Big Time Podcast. Yeah. Tell your friends. Tell your grandma. It's time for George and Brandon's Real Big Time Podcast. It's the most important part in the world.
Welcome to George and Brendan's Real Big Time Podcast. I'm George Mills here with my host, Brendan Burrow. Brendan, how you doing?
That's right. I'm good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good after that song.
That sounds good, right?
God,
Real smooth.
Real smooth.
Real smooth. Seamus, did you like the song?
Who was that? Adam Benjamin? Who was singing that?
Adam Benjamin, local soul hero.
Was that AI or was that?
That was the artificial intelligence.
That was really
pretty
cool.
good, right?
Yeah, I like that.
It's insane how good it is.
Yeah.
Because they're coming for our jobs, baby.
No, I know. It's done. That's toast.
So we got our guest here, Seamus Millar.
Hey, thanks
Philadelphia
for having me.
comic.
That's me.
How you doing, Seamus?
I'm doing okay.
How you feeling about comedy?
You know, I feel better before. I have ups and downs, man. Sometimes I feel real good about it. Sometimes I feel real bad about it. It is what it is.
How's your week been so far?
My week, you know what? My week's been a little, I mean, listen, this is not the week to ask me about how things have been
How
going.
was your week before this week?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Last week was
let's
great.
talk about that.
Yeah.
Tell me about some good stuff.
I don't know. Things have just been doing fine. I got a promotion at my job. I feel like I was just mentioning, I feel like I have the right cocktail of chemicals in my body at all times. I feel like very locked in. I've been working on a lot of stuff and things have been good. I've been very productive. I did my taxes today. That's pretty cool.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You don't know anything?
No, I owed a lot. I owed about because I don't put any.
Oh,
I'm one of those guys. So I have to like
gotcha.
save it throughout the year.
Right.
But I had saved more than
You
I
don't
needed.
have withholding.
I saved like an extra $2,000 that I didn't need to pay. So
Dude, that's a lot of action figures, man.
Dude, yeah, I know who I'm getting. I'm getting like Bert and Ernie next month. I'm pretty sure for my birthday. I'm 34.
I found I had a bunch of credit card points.
Yeah,
Like $200 worth, and now they're like burning a hole in my pocket. You know, I don't I want to buy something with this.
dude, we did.
It's
something,
free money.
We did something at Acme. I think we must have. I don't know what the fuck we did, but I'm not questioning it. But Acme has like reward points.
Oh,
And for each time you go in, if you spend like $200, you'll get like 500 of these.
500 points.
And I always spend them. Like it'll be like, oh, $2 off, $3 off. Like you can like, dude. I opened my thing the other day. I had like 3,000 of them, and I think it was a glitch. But I immediately it was like, all right, let me redeem all of this. And so we checked out. It was like $250, and then it went down to $190. And even the cashier lady was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Don't worry about it, Tux. Don't worry about it. Let's keep it moving." Yeah.
We got double stuffed Oreos today.
Yeah.
Dude. They fucking throw them in the cart.
Yeah, I mean the numbers have been pretty good lately, George. The numbers are pretty good. So
solid numbers.
Yeah, solid numbers. I'm
going
feeling
around.
pretty good about that. Yeah.
I've been doing L-theanine. Do you guys know about this?
What's that?
It's just like one of the ingredients in green tea.
What have you been doing with it?
Boofing it? No, it's just they make mints and gums and shit out of it now, and just sucking on a mint.
It gives you energy.
Well, it is like a energy, but it's also for me like if I'm feeling like a little bit anxious, I just pop one of those bad boys,
Calming?
and it's like a calming without like any like drowse. You know how like you pop a Valium and you're like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm calm, but I'm fucking sleepy.
Yeah.
It's like that, but except you're actually like a little bit awake. Because I wouldn't say it's like energy, like an energy drink.
Yeah, I don't.
You know
do
what's
this
funny?
anymore.
There's like plugs that are exactly like this. Another podcast for like L-theanine gum.
I was gonna say, it's just like, yeah.
Which let me introduce you to our first sponsor. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be sick if we had a sponsor. But any friends, try it. I liked it. Yeah. Jules just came home with him one day from Wawa. They had them at all places.
Whoa.
It's like it's this particular brand is marketed as a gamer mint.
What the fuck? If
So
you
it's
need
like-
to lock in,
Yeah,
I'm too nervous. My hands are shaking.
Hey man, sometimes 11-year-olds are real mean to you online, and you get fucking pissed.
That's why I quit Marvel Rivals. I haven't played since. I played one game where I was a healer and I was not doing well, and then I switched, and they were like, "Why did you switch? You fucking suck as Wolverine or whatever." Then I was like, "Why am I getting bullied in my own house?" You know what I mean?
Also, I hate when people bully you on your own team. You know what I mean? I can stand it if
Yeah.
it's coming from the other side of the fence.
Yeah,
But on your own,
I was having a rough.
I know, but
game.
everyone has rough games.
I know,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Oh, what are you perfect all the time?
Yeah.
What do you say to them though? Like, what's your thing? You're like, your mom's a slut.
I was just like, okay, you're right. I switched back because I was like, I'm putting my team ahead of this drama.
Really bad, it turns out.
Yeah. But I deleted it because I was like, I gotta stop playing online games. You know, I don't want to play online games. I don't want to play with other people. Here's my thing about the internet and everything in general. We really thought that was a great idea, and we were totally wrong. Do you know what I mean? Who wants to connect with strangers? Why?
Yeah, I think it should have been like you can't connect with other people, but you can connect to information.
I think we should all vote to turn it off. I think we should just go, let's turn it off for a day.
Who does that? Elon? Elon turns off the internet?
I'm sure he could.
He's got a switch.
He's got access to a lot of things he shouldn't have access to right now.
Do you think the government, I'm sure they do. They have like a switch they could do to turn off the internet.
Turn off the internet?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because other countries do that, right?
Do they?
Yeah. They like turn off the internet.
I guess it's
no,
like,
they don't.
I mean, they have like
I think they do, man. I think they do.
What, like North Korea?
Or like
I even thinking
like you know, like where there's like civil unrest and stuff like it when Egypt.
Well, I know in China, you
can't
can't look up certain things. Like you can't go on certain websites. So
they have their like own internet. They have their own Google and stuff.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. It'd be cool though. Turn it off.
Just a quick switch.
I just don't
that'd be a good like a movie for a comedy movie. Just a few idiots trying to turn off the internet.
You know what's got me bummed out about comedy too is like I feel like I was talking to my wife about this and like I've always wanted to be famous like since I was a kid. Yeah. And I think that's like an OCD thing. I think that's like a fucking like that was the only way I could see out of my circumstances is like this is the way to be happy and shit. But like even the like my childhood version of being famous doesn't exist anymore. Like you used to just be able to be famous and just live your life and like occasionally see people at like coffee stops, you know, stores and be like, oh my God, this guy. Right. Now you got to constantly be on Instagram being like, what do we think, chat? You know, like shut the fuck up. You know, that sucks.
That would it'd be nice to be like a voice actor because I feel like those people have that like level of mid fame where they go to like conventions and stuff. People love them, but otherwise people don't.
That's what you want. You want mid fame.
I want mid fame.
Like mid fame.
I want to be on some trashy fucking reality show as a host. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The Traitors.
Just an easy.
That's not trashy though. That's classic.
What is that?
You never watched The Traitors?
No.
What? Neither of you watched The Traitors?
No.
Oh my God! They just had the season finale. It fucking rules. All right, let me pitch you.
Is it a new show?
I think it's been on for a couple seasons. It's been on in like other countries too. I think it started in like New Zealand.
The Traitors.
All right, Alan Cummings, the host. Okay, Floop from Spy Kids, and you got all these people from different reality shows: Survivor, Big Brother, Real Housewives, Vanderpump Rules, and you put them all in this house, and they play a game of werewolf. You ever play werewolf when you were a kid? Or Mafia, where they deal the cards and like two people are killers and they have to find out who the killers are. And so every night the traitors get to vote somebody off. Okay. And then the gang gets to try to vote off one of the traitors. It's very good. Very good.
The game is fun.
It's a fun game.
Yeah. That'd be cooler though if they actually killed each other.
Yeah, no, that would be great. Actually, yeah, that'd be great. I was joking. I was saying they should do one where it's just
you actually have to kill a guy.
You know those Philip Zimbardo experiments where they're like, okay, half of you are going to be prisoners and half of you are going to be the fucking jailers, and then it's just like some fucking Real Housewife like beating the fuck out of Tom Sandoval or whatever the fuck.
That sounds really good. You could do that in like Russia or something. You know, they have crazy shit over there.
Yeah, there was all these fucked up experiments I learned in. I think everyone. I was thinking this too. Sorry, I'm all over the place today.
No, it's good.
When I was in high school, I took a psychology class, and I feel like everybody that shouldn't be an elective. It should be something that everybody has to take because to have some idea of how like the brain works. Because, you know, not to be stupid or whatever, but they were talking about like trans stuff to us in like 2009, where they're like talking about like the cases of it happening before it was like a thing it was like a thing back then. They were like, this happens like once every 10 years. Like that was how it was presented. You know what I mean? Like
sometimes God makes a real big oopsie.
Yeah.
Science.
But I just feel like, it was always like, it was on the table. But the Philip Zimbardo thing is interesting because they had a bunch of experiments that were really fucked up. Like, it was before they got in trouble because they didn't tell the people who were involved in the study what the study was about. But there was one where it was like, they would play the piano or they hit this button and they would hear a scream from across the hall or something. And it was to see if somebody could pressure you into continuously pushing this button.
Yes.
And people were just like, oh, there's an authority figure telling me to push the button. I guess I'll fucking push this thing.
I wonder, I really wonder how far I would go in something like that.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what I mean.
Especially if you're like getting paid to do a study, you're just like,
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
I guess I got to fry this guy. Well, I think they would like simulate like killing them. I think, right?
Well,
they would stop. They would stop screaming after a while.
Oh my God. That's fucking nuts. That's cool.
I definitely would go all the way. You know, I'd be like, I don't want to disappoint you.
I like how.
Please like me.
Listen, the government's getting a little out of control, but we need to give all the power to these crazy psychiatrists. They need to be allowed to do whatever they want.
I love how psychiatrists are psychopaths.
Yeah. I need them to do all their little punks, you know. Yeah.
Oh man.
The brain's crazy. Are you guys familiar with Phineas Gage?
Yeah, the guy who had the fucking railroad tie?
Railroad spike goes through his fucking head, and then he starts acting like an animal. But he like recovers. Did you know that
yeah,
he like
he got
recovers?
better, yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Neuroplasticity, baby.
I know. Isn't that crazy? I'm sorry. You're doing something.
No.
I
I'm
didn't
just
know about
resting
that.
my fingers. That's all.
All right, sorry.
Don't
Sorry.
look at me,
I'm
Seamus.
nervous.
Pretend I'm not
sorry.
here.
I'm sorry.
Pretend you're staring
I
at the
just
mirror.
want to do well, dude.
You're doing great. Everyone's loving it. This is
Thanks,
live,
man.
by the way.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so you went to the UK recently. You went over to
did.
England. Well, we actually have a brand new segment for that.
Oh shit.
You ready for this?
Yes.
Hey, mate, grab your bags, let's go. Big Ben's ticking and the pints still flow. London calling, let's get in the fray. It's real big time UK, hip hip hooray.
You just make that just for me?
Yes, and the computer made it.
I love that.
In
For me.
seconds. It's truly fucking terrifying. I was saying this because like that you could that's a song. You know what I mean? You can't make comedy with AI.
Not yet.
That's the last thing I feel like.
Yeah.
But music is like math. You know what I mean?
Comedy's like math too. They'll put it together. You don't think
Maybe.
so?
I don't know. It's tough because it's like it's so many abstract concepts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not there yet. It's not funny yet. It's growing up though. It's
like-
gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
I went through a lot of growing pains trying to figure out how to be funny. I don't know. I still miss all the time.
That's the thing. AI doesn't know if it's missing.
That's true.
I guess someone would have to train it and be like, "That's bad."
No, we'd have to train other AIs
Dude,
to be
we
like,
should-
this corny ass motherfucker.
You know what we should do?
He sucks.
We should train it.
Create an AI scene, dude.
to bully the one AI to be really funny. Yeah.
We should do a Kill Tony, but everybody's AI.
Oh, dude, that'd be great.
the fucking contestants and the fucking guests, everyone's fucking AI. The crowd. Live feedback from AI. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that'd be cool.
But yeah, you went to the UK, huh?
I did. I went to London.
Was it just London then you went to?
Just
or?
London this time. Well, we went outside of London, but we were just in England, I guess. We took a day trip. We went to like Stonehenge and stuff. What happened was my wife and I got married in 2023, and we did England, Ireland, and France. And that was way too much, by the way. Don't ever do that. It's too long of a trip. But she got real sick, and so we didn't get to see any of London. And so we did a redo, and we got to go to London, and it was cool. And had some pretty good fish and chips. It's the best fish and chips we had was actually at this place that was like, it was like an Asian place. And Rachel was like, I don't know if this is authentic fish and chips. Cause it was like fish and chips and you could get like wonton soup. But I was like, fuck it. It's right by our hotel. Let's get it. And it was the best fish and chips I've ever had in my fucking life.
Do you think it was just because it was English fish and chips or?
What do you mean?
Like, was it just a good fish and chip?
Yeah, it was I don't really like fish and chips typically, but it was good. It was nice.
Was it like outside? Because I went to Dublin a couple of years ago, and it was like they had like this. It was almost like a fast food thing. Yeah, but it was like you got this. I don't know. I can't remember what it was fucking called, but it was like a giant. It was pretty good. It was just like a giant piece of fish.
Yeah, and then they wrap it up in tinfoil, and it's like, and they put like fucking all the shit on it. It's great. It was good.
I saw a thing on Reddit where someone got fish and chips, and you know how sometimes it's wrapped up in fake newspaper for whatever fucking reason. This newspaper
9/11.
It was 9/11.
Yeah, I think I saw that. That's super funny, yeah, it was cool, man. I mean, I like London. London was nice. The area that we stayed in was cool. We stayed in Lambeth, which is pretty sweet.
You went to Stonehenge, right?
Went to Stonehenge. That was cool.
Did you connect with the Norse? Or no, that's like it's like even.
I was surprised at how cool Stonehenge was, because I had gone into it being like, I was excited to see Stonehenge, but I also didn't want to disappoint myself. So I was being like, you probably go and you're probably just like, oh, it's just a bunch of rocks. And then we got there and I was like, this is awesome. This is so cool. Like, these rocks are cool. Yeah. Those are the rocks. Those are the rocks.
Can you touch them?
No, no, because it's like a burial ground. There's like a bunch of people buried on it, and it's also like
anyone famous,
like a calendar. The Queen actually. The Queen, yeah, the Queen and
England,
Mr. Bean.
If you're listening,
the Queen had a thing where when she died, Mr. Bean had to be buried alive with her.
Man. That would be a good episode of Mr. Bean.
It's just like sit in the coffin.
Lights a match and lights the Queen on fire and shit.
Yeah. No, that was cool. We did Windsor Castle. We did that. It was like a day trip. It was Windsor Castle. It was Stonehenge, and it was what was the last one? Oh, Bath. Bath.
What's Bath?
It's like a little town with the Roman baths. And
cool.
You can go like see it. And you can like drink some of the water, and it has like a bunch of minerals in it that are supposedly really good for you. It tastes really nasty.
Yeah, you can get naked with men. You know, it's really cool. Really Romanesque.
Very Romanesque. Yeah.
Rachel, sorry.
That Bath was cool because it had like this old cathedral, and then you go to and they all say Bath, and you go to the bath, and you're looking around, and then you go out, and we had like an extra half an hour before we had to meet up with our tour group, and we like turn this corner, and it's like, oh, it's just like a fucking mall out here. It's like there's like literally like a Baskin Robbins around the corner. And I was like, oh, the magic is kind of
America is coming.
Yeah. That's the thing is like everything's so global now that like anywhere you go, you can get
KFC anywhere.
For real. KFC's big there too. KFC's
Really?
everywhere. Yeah, KFC was everywhere.
I know McDonald's is big everywhere, right? Like
We did go to some Mackies, bro. We got some Mac.
Did they have any
McDonald's.
UK specific items?
They did, but I didn't have any of them because I thought they looked like. Oh, we went to the McDonald's.
Oiled fish.
Across from Windsor Castle where the Queen lived, there was a McDonald's.
And that's where she got McDonald's.
Apparently she didn't like McDonald's. She liked Pizza Hut or
Carl's
some
Jr.
shit. She liked,
What a bitch.
Yeah.
Good thing she's dead, honestly.
Honestly. Yeah. And then I had some other bits that Rachel didn't appreciate. Like every time we saw a homeless person, I went, "Who's that? Are we supposed to know him?" She didn't like that. That was fun. It was a good time.
You said you went. Yeah.
You went about my panic attack.
Yeah, you went to St. Paul's Cathedral.
Oh yeah, St. Paul's Cathedral,
which is just a church.
Yes. Yeah. So
for those
scary, right?
That don't know what
bat,
cathedral
right?
is.
Yeah.
I hate big churches.
We went to a couple churches. We because they're interesting over there because like everyone's like buried inside of them there.
It's also like art.
Yeah.
The like cathedrals, you know.
Yeah.
The architecture of it and stuff. Yeah.
Well, so St. Paul's is real famous, and apparently they filmed some of the staircase scenes from Harry Potter in there, but I didn't know where because I was like, none of these stairs look like anything I've seen before.
There's no fucking wands. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. And the only stairs we went up were like brand new, so I was like, maybe they were there and they got rid of them or something. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but they claim that they had some stairs there. Anyway. We're walking around and it was real expensive to get in. It was like 30 pounds to get in there, which is like
$85.
It's ridiculous. It was ridiculous, but they gave you audio guides at least. And we're walking around and I look up and there's this big like dome area where they have all these like portraits and stuff on the ceiling. And I was like, whoa. And I noticed that there are people walking up there and I was like, oh, there's like a second floor. That's crazy. And I was talking to Rachel. I was like, we should go up there. That's cool. We could like go up and see what it's like. Rachel's like, you want to go up there? Like, yeah, why not? And she's like, are you sure? 'Cause she knows I'm like terrified of heights.
Okay.
But the way I'm envisioning it is that you go up there and it's like a floor you walk around. Like it's another floor, like kind of the floor we were on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I can go up. I can be on a second floor. I'm
a man.
I'll be fine. So we start walking up these fucking spiral staircases, and you're inside of like it's walled in, so you can't really see how high you're going. And it seems like those stairs have been redone because they were like really small. Like you were taking like really big steps. You're going up like 4 steps. You know what I mean? And it's one of those. But we're going up, and there's kids on a field trip, and we're going up, and we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking, and we're walking. And dude, no joke, it took us like 15 minutes to get up this spiral. And I was like, how fucking high are we going up here? Like, this is kind of crazy. And the kids are like laughing, having a great time. And then we get out of the stairs and it turns into this little hallway where it was all stone and it was so tight that you like almost had to like walk sideways. And it was like got very claustrophobic immediately. And I was like,
wait, what if 2 people need to get by? Are there 2 different hallways?
So there is.
There's an in and out.
There's a caveat to that, but there is a way to get out.
Okay.
Yeah. I had
you have to jump.
I found out. And the kids were like, and I was like, I'm not really enjoying this, but I don't want to ruin these kids like day trip or whatever. And then we got out into like the dome area, and I was so wrong. It wasn't like a second floor. It was 100 fucking 50 feet in the air. And it's just like literally the width of it is from me to you. And there's just a fence, and you're just looking down this massive drop. Ooh. And they say you can't like have your phones out because if you drop your phone, you could like kill somebody, right? So like, and I'm losing my shit, dude. Like immediately, like I sit down and Rachel's like, "Are you okay?" And I just go, "I gotta get the fuck out of here."
Like loud enough so the kids heard you.
Oh no, the kids looked at me. They all looked at me apparently. Because then what I did was I had to grab the banister and close my eyes, and I was holding the banister like this and pushing my body away as far as I could, and I walked. Dude, the fucking crazy thing is, so it's like a block or two radius. Like this thing is wide, right? And you can't go out the way you came in. It says do not exit. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I walk over halfway to like where this girl's sitting, and she's working there, and she looks pretty unenthused. Like she's obviously used to it. And I'm like, how do I get out of here? And she goes, it's on the other side. And I like look over, and I had to walk like another 2 blocks, and I'm fucking doing this the whole time. Dude, I was. And then I went up to the lady that like sold us our tickets, and I like, she did not remember me. And I was like, let me tell you something.
You didn't like, fucking yell at someone, did you? No, I didn't yell at her. How dare it be tall?
I didn't yell at her. I just had such a fucking adrenaline rush still. And I was like, and Rachel's like at the gift shop. I walked over and I go, I'm really afraid of heights. And she goes, what? I go, yeah, but we went into that second floor. And she went, oh, good on you. And she didn't give a fuck. No, it was not good. It was not good. I tried to sit down at one point because they had like an audio guide, and I tried to like focus on the thing, but like something about that space specifically is so creepy. Like I don't know if you guys have ever gone to like the IMAX theater at the Franklin Institute.
Yeah.
But that shit used to scare me when I was a kid, when they like would show you all the fucking speakers behind the screen. Like that shit used to freak me out.
Just feels like it's going to fall down on top of you.
It's just too big. I don't know. Something about being like real small in a big place. Oof,
It's a metaphor for life,
Yeah, dude.
Welcome to the universe.
Last time I took shrooms, and I was like, I'm in a fucking snow globe. The whole ecosystem is just around me. It's upsetting. Yeah.
Oh, that is actually terrifying.
It's okay. We've always been in it. You can't get out of it.
We got a phone call coming in.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Who's this?
Hello. Hi. Oh, hello. Yes, this is Kate.
Kate, where are you calling from?
Hi. I am calling from London, actually.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
Your program.
Is there any?
Yeah. I was listening to. Sorry.
You were listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
How are you listening to it?
And it's on my phone, on the gadget on my phone. My assistant said, she was trying to give me something to do, and she told me about these podcasts, and I've been really enjoying the story, and I felt the need to call in because I think I was there. I think I was at the Basilica recently.
You were there?
And I was there. Yes, I was there, and it's amazing. I thought, so here's what happened, right? I was at the Basilica, and I was just, I was taking in the enormous beauty, of the entire place. Seamus. Seamus, is it?
It's
Seamus,
Seamus. It's very beautiful building.
Beautiful. I could feel, I was very moved by the spirit. I was moved by everything. And then at one point I was standing and I was saying a little prayer, and I felt like a drop sort of landed on my head, and I thought, oh, what is that? And I had this vision. I thought maybe it was the tears of the Virgin Mary. and then I looked up, and it wasn't the Virgin Mary, but I saw an American man just perspiring so far above my head. And as I looked up, I saw in a little drop of sweat hit my eyeball, actually, right in my eyeball. It stung. It was salty. It was very salty. And I just watched as you just continued to sweat, so profusely.
You're a big sweater?
I was sweating a lot. This is adding up 100%. Kate,
Yeah.
I'm very sorry for sweating on you.
No, it was quite a moving and spiritual experience. I was a bit worried about you, and I'm actually thrilled. I'm calling in because I'm just so happy that you actually survived. That you lost quite a lot of water during that time, and I'm so thrilled you're okay. How was the view up there? I didn't make it out.
It's terrifying. So scary. And the videos of how the people painted it when they originally painted it scared me even more. Like I was like looking up and they're showing that they're just doing it on pulleys and I don't understand. How are people not deathly afraid of heights all the time?
It is really bizarre when you see somebody with no regard for their life on an edge of a cliff or something. I'm just like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kate from
I was going to add, Kate, are you big? Are you afraid of heights?
No, not at all. No, I enjoy the heights actually.
Kate, what do you do? What do you do for your free time? Kate, what's your last name?
Middleton.
Oh,
Kate Middleton.
Kate Middleton, the Kate Middleton.
Oh my God.
Please don't make a big deal about it.
I can't believe I didn't see you.
Talking to you.
Are you a fan of Seamus's comedy or?
I have been following him on the YouTubes. My assistant showed me that as well.
Wow. Thank you, Kate.
We have Kate Middleton calling in on the third podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
That's crazy.
Could have been the first.
Yeah, but I cannot officially endorse this from the Crown. This is just my own personal opinion. Please keep this under wraps. Kate,
have you ever gone to the McDonald's across the street from Windsor Castle?
Boy, have I ever.
Kate's being naughty.
Got to get that Big Mac.
All right.
Well, Kate, thank you so much for
I'm sorry. I must away.
Thank you.
But I'm glad you're alive, Seamus.
Nice talking to you, Kate.
Thanks for calling in. We'll call you back at some point in the future on another podcast. I have your number now, Kate, and I'm giving it out. I'm selling it.
Wow. Good for her.
Right. Yeah.
Which one is she? Is she the half black one?
No, she's the one. I'm just fucking Oh my goodness, grape juice.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, any final thoughts on your UK trip or anything?
London's pretty chill, man. I had a good time. We went to the Philly themed bar, Passyunk Avenue. I had a cheesesteak over there. That was pretty good.
I have a bit about people that do Philly based things when they go to different
corny?
places.
But the thing is, so here's what I'll say. Last time we went, Rachel got sick. I had nothing to do, and I went there because I wanted to day drink. And I was like, maybe I'll be around Philly people. And we were also 10 days into like a 14-day trip, so I was getting a little tired of it, and I was like, I kind of just want to go home.
Did you eat a cheesesteak?
I wasn't eating red meat at that time,
okay,
but I was drinking very heavily at that time. And this time I'm eating red meat, but I'm not drinking, so I flipped the script. Yeah. But I had like 6 citywides last time, and Rachel was like at home sick, and the best part was I was the only one in there because it was like a fucking Wednesday morning, and I was like, they were like, hey, since you're the only one in here, we're going to ask you this. Do you mind if we're doing cross promotion with the dog store next door? Do you mind if we brought some of the dogs in and did like a dog photo shoot? And I was like, go right ahead. And then Rachel was like, how was your day? I was like, sucked. But it was like the best day I've ever had. You had to like, it was terrible, dude. It was terrible. You know what else? I watched a dog take a shot of apple juice. It ruled.
You know what else is cool about the UK?
What?
All the rich history.
Real big time history. Oh, what a sight. Digging up the past, setting records right. Not what you learned in school. No, sorry. It's real big time history.
Damn. It's a good one.
That's a good one, right?
I like this one.
They're all pretty good.
Yeah.
It's upsetting how good that is.
Oh man. Yeah. So Seamus, I know you're a tour guide here in Philadelphia, so you know a lot of the history about Philly.
Sure.
But I found this story. I found the story really interesting because we were talking earlier about murder podcasts and all that, and I have really bad night terrors after listening to them. But this story, it didn't give me as much night terrors. I just thought it was kind of fun. Have you ever heard of the Petrillo and Boulder, Philadelphia poison ring?
No, enlighten me.
Okay, cool. Perfect. So there was basically this murder for hire gang back in the 1930s. And it was led by these Italian immigrant cousins, Herman and Paul Petrillo.
I think I did know these guys actually. Keep
Okay,
going.
yeah. So Herman Petrillo, fun fact, was a spaghetti salesman.
Spaghetti salesman.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Which is a real job you can have.
Did these guys go to Eastern State Penitentiary when they got caught? Because then I'm thinking of the different guys then.
I don't know, but I
Okay.
know they definitely were executed.
Okay.
And then he had his cousin Paul was a tailor. But basically, they were Italian immigrants. And at the time in the 1930s, there was a heavy Italian presence in South Philly. There was a lot of immigrants coming in, which made it perfect for this crime syndicate because they had this kind of like collaborator ringleader. He was a Russian Jewish immigrant named Morris Spolber. And he was a witch healer, or so he claimed. He was from Russia. He learned apparently, or he graduated college at the age of 12. And
man.
I know, apparently, maybe that's true, maybe it doesn't. He moved to Odessa. He learned.
What is college back then? He's like, I majored in hitting my wife.
I majored in not dying on a boat.
Yeah, Russian college back then. I can't imagine what that was. But yeah, so apparently he graduated at the age of 12. He moved to Odessa. He became this witch healer. And then he moved to New York City, started a family, and then decided to move to Philadelphia, which he actually just stumbled into like the perfect customer because there was all these Italian immigrant women, and they were all very like susceptible to like superstition. So a lot of his clients when he first came here were like these women that were like, my husband's cheating on me. I want him to stop. So he'd be like, all right, put up this goat head above your door and wait 3 days and he'll come back. That was like his thing. And then if it didn't work, he'd just be like, they're too evil. It's too evil. It was a pretty
Depravity knows no bounds.
It's a good way to get out of it. Yeah.
So basically, he eventually hooked up with these guys, the Petrillo family, the Petrillo cousins, and they were Petrillos. They had kind of an in to this, the Italians and the immigrants at the time. But what they started to do and what they used Bulbus Bulber for was to do these insurance scams, these life insurance scams. So one of their first clients was this lady, and she hated her husband, didn't get along. He was cheating on her, and then she met a man, and then they decided, she's like, I want to be done with him. So what they did was they had her, or they had Bulber put like a magic spell on the guy to kill him, and then they took out a life insurance claim on the husband as well. So when he died, they could just cash in the life insurance claim. But it wasn't working, right? The black magic wasn't working fast enough to kill this guy. So the Petrillo cousins took him out and basically drowned him in the Delaware.
Damn.
And then they were like, oh, yeah, he was drunk because they got him drunk and he fell in. And the cops were like, nah, all right. And then
crimes were so easy to do back in the day.
It was so easy. So they got the claim list. I think it was like $1,200 in insurance or something. It was,
which was $75 million.
a ridiculous amount of money that they split between the wife. So apparently they would just find these wives with like these kind of like sick husbands or husbands that they didn't like. And they just ran this scam until they got caught in about 1939. So they apparently used this, they call it. It was they would give these like poison powders full of arsenic. Sorry, I'm trying to see what they would call it. La Fattura. That's what they gave it a fancy name. They were like,
La Fattura.
Yeah, La Fattura. You give this, and your husband will get better or whatever.
I think I must have heard about this. Sounds so familiar.
But some of them like apparently some of them like they were just selling it as like a comeback potion, right?
Yeah,
And some of the late women didn't know that it would kill their husbands.
Yeah, some of the women were not in on it.
Yeah.
And that's how they got caught eventually, because this one lady's like...
They just started taking life insurance policies out on everybody.
Yeah. They were just they're like, hey, we're going to take a life insurance policy out on your husband. She's like, why? And they're like, because we're going to... It's part of the spell, dude. You got to do it. Satan's a very mysterious guy, very litigious. Yeah, so, and then, they would give this white powder that was just filled with arsenic. And that's how how they would kill a lot of these people. And that's actually how they were able to track a lot of the bodies, because arsenic stays in the system.
Full of arsenic.
Wow.
So they like if the wife was not involved, she'd go to this witch doctor. And then the witch doctor would be like, here, give this to your husband.
Right, exactly.
And then the husband would fucking die.
Yeah.
Sometimes unbeknownst to the wife.
Right. And they would just take out life insurance policies with the cousins. Yeah.
I got to get into taking out life insurance policies on people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should be able to do that to celebrities. You know what I mean? Like old celebrities.
I was thinking that actually. Yeah. Who do you think's going to die next? The best.
Dude, my dad sends me
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
This is kind of unrelated, but when Meg Getz, friend, was opening for Melissa Villasenor, who's like SNL lady.
Yeah.
She was kind of nervous because I think it was like her first like feature or host weekend at Punchline. And I text to make her not nervous. This is how crazy I am. I texted her. I went, "Oh my God, Billie Eilish is dead." And she, before she looked it up, she like said that out loud. And Melissa knew Billie Eilish. And then she's like, "What the fuck? You just like made this super weird here." And I was like, "But I bet you're not worried about your set anymore."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we got another fucking phone call? Are you fucking kidding me? Hello?
Hello?
Hi, who do we got here?
This is Donna Marie, and this is Maria Donna.
Why are you guys calling in? You guys heard? You guys know about the poison ring?
I feel like you're not getting your facts straight. You
Oh,
gotta
okay.
really fact check stories before you start talking about South Philly in the 1930s.
Well, that's Brendan did it, so.
I was quiet the whole time, just so you ladies know.
Was he wrong?
Well, parts of it were really wrong. Those were our nanas that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay,
Shouldn't
okay.
talk about Anonymous like
So your grandmother's hired this man?
Anonymous.
Our nanas were trying to get their husbands back in amazing health.
In amazing health. These were sickly men. You have to remember, this is the 1930s in South Philadelphia. People were sickly. So they went to the good doctor. The good doctor said, give this to your husbands. It was supposed to be, bring a good health, healing, and in your performance enhancing.
Yes. And we had Anonymous didn't know.
They didn't know.
They didn't get the news.
Did they take out claims?
Well, yeah.
I mean, yes, but they didn't. They were told.
Well, everybody took out claims. You have to remember, this was
the 1930s. It's the 1930s. People were sickly. You take out claims.
Claims. That's how you do.
People were sickly.
I mean,
Nanas just be on their own without any means to support themselves. You got to remember.
What's a nana without a claim?
You got to have a claim if you're a nana, especially in South Philadelphia.
Especially in South Philadelphia.
In the 1930s. You gotta have a claim.
Let me ask you guys a question. So, are you guys still well off because of your nana's claim in the past? Like, did that set you guys up for a pretty good future? Or?
We don't really like to talk about money.
I mean, let me ask you this: how many lion statues do you have outside your house?
Oh, hold on. We got the two in the garden.
Two in the garden. One up on top of the stoop. One on the bottom at the stoop. But you have to remember.
Yeah, you got to remember.
We live in South Philadelphia. I mean, come on.
I do see a lot of lions. That's why I asked. I feel like the more lions, the more wealthy. You know what I mean?
A lion per husband. I think is the rule, right?
Are you guys married?
I mean,
no, they're sisters, dude.
No. Not to each other, you pervert. Do you guys have husbands?
We did. I mean, I had a few husbands.
Oh, okay. So you took out a few claims yourself.
I mean, of course. I mean, our husbands put those in place for us. I mean, it was part of family planning. It was a family plan. I mean, what are you gonna do?
George, you got to remember. It was the 1930s.
Remember.
See, I'm on your lady's side.
Philadelphia, you can't leave her all alone if you happen to suddenly feel ill with very mysterious symptoms. I don't know what's in that powder packet. I'm not doing microbiome tests. I'm just giving them what the doctor ordered.
And the doctor did order it.
Yeah.
Well, Brendan, it seems like you're.
Yeah.
I haven't had my prescription pad since I bought one in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, it seems like you guys are well off, and it seems like it worked out for you.
Oh my God, they only care about our money.
I know, it's crazy.
What are you trying to marry us? Are you trying to put out a claim on us?
I don't.
What's an Italian?
You want to put a claim on us?
We're not putting any claims. I don't have any claims. I don't even have a lawyer.
You better not have any claims. Because let me tell you something, Sonny. You put a claim out on me, the powder's coming for you. We're gonna stick you with the powder.
Yeah, putting a claim out.
All right.
Nobody puts a claim on baby.
All right. I thought your name was Marie Rose. Rosa Marie.
Donna Maria Donna.
Oh, that's right, Marie. I'm sorry. You're right.
That's cool. Are you guys like on speaker, or you guys just have your phone up to the ear, like on?
They're actually down the street from each other.
What's that?
One of us has the ear and one of us has the mouth.
So you guys are you guys are sisters? Are you guys twins or anything? You guys pretty close?
I made that up.
We have the same Nana. You have to remember. We have the same Nana. We have the same Nana.
Yeah, so you're sisters, right?
Well, they said cousins, I think.
Cousins. I don't listen.
You need to go to our doctor and get your ears checked.
I don't need powders.
I got a powder for you, George.
By the way, Seamus claim. Well, Brendan, you better apologize to these fine young ladies, because it seems like everything's on the up and up.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't want to discredit your Nana. I understand it was the 1930s. You know, you had to put a claim.
In South Philadelphia in the 1930s, you got to put a claim. I think that was our city motto for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Rizzo, I don't know.
Frank Rizzo was the mayor of Philadelphia. The Rizzo.
Well, Marie, Donna, and Donna Marie, I appreciate you guys calling in to set the record straight. I'm sure you guys will be, if you guys are frequent listeners, feel free to call back in at any time. We are live, apparently, in certain avenues. But yeah, thank you. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Is there any final thoughts? Do you guys want to plug anything?
Oh, you know what? I forgot to plug in the coffee machine. Oh my God. Donna Marie. Okay, we gotta go, honey. All right, we gotta go.
All right, thank you for calling.
Ladies.
Bye, guys.
I love them. They were great.
Couple of old gals.
The spicy meatballs, as we call them.
The spicy meatballs. Oh man.
What's a Italian grandfather called? That's what I was going to ask them.
Oh,
Papa.
I don't know.
What's the male?
Abuelo is.
Well, yeah.
No.
Let's not make it about yourself.
No.
Right? No.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
No.
Because Italian is
No,
both romance languages.
Throw it in the fucking river.
Gotta get a claim.
No. Yeah, abuelo. I know that.
What do you guys know? You guys know like a death draft? You guys ever do that?
Where you say who's going to die next?
Yeah, in the year. It's like fantasy football, but I'm doing one of those this year.
I would have been pretty good, man. I got Chadwick Boseman, dude.
Did you really?
I was praying
he
for
had
it.
cancer, right? You just no more explanation needed.
I still like him. I like him.
I think he stinks.
He was great, man. He was great. Rest in peace. Who I'm not praying on anybody's downfall yet.
But like some people are just finna die soon. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, they said that they might be casting, what's his name?
I have Jerry Jones on my list. Who?
Jerry Jones. I want him to live forever because Cowboys suck.
Yeah, he's making all the decisions.
What's his name? He's going to be Dumbledore. Who's the guy from Third Rock from the Sun? What's his name?
Oh,
He's also
the bald guy.
going to keep
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan. Fucking Jason Gordon-Levitt.
No, the old guy.
Oh, the bald guy.
Yeah, what's his name? Why can't I think he was in Conclave? He was in all the monkey movies.
I'm thinking it's not Jeffrey Tambor, but that's the only thing that's coming.
Who's
to
the
my
guy?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about.
from Planet of the Apes?
No, from the Planet of the Apes with James Franco, where he's the dad with the Alzheimer's. Why can't I remember his name?
His fucking name is John Lithgow.
John Lithgow.
He was in Dexter.
But he could die.
Yeah, sure. Anyone could die.
You know who I'm gonna pick actually? Who's still got me blocked on Twitter? Fucking what's his name? Who's the guy from Mary Poppins? Fucking
Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke. He
blocked you?
Oh yeah, he blocked
For
me.
what?
Awesome. That's so cool.
Incredible.
My old Twitter, I deleted it now, but I used to have a Twitter where I would just like tweet at celebrities and like ask them for money and shit. And I was like, listen, Dick, I don't want any money from you. I just want to take you out to lunch before you know. And then he blocked me.
What a cool way to spend your time. You know what I mean?
I know. I don't think it's him. It's probably like his son who's like, my dad will never die. And he hasn't yet, so he's been right so far.
Yeah, dude, he's still chimney sweeping.
Yeah,
you know?
Dick Van Dyke, he's out of here.
Yeah.
If I have anything to say about it.
If I'm on my way.
If prayer works.
I have my under for 40 pick was JoJo Siwa. I'm thinking
You're gonna kill JoJo Siwa?
I mean, I'm not gonna kill her, but if she dies, I get points.
Damn. Karma's a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
She should have known better.
She should have known better. Oh, I wish I had that on the soundboard.
Damn.
Just pretend we're playing it.
You want to kill JoJo Siwa?
I don't want to kill her. I think she's like the type of person that does cocaine for the first time and dies. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. She like smelled it and she's like,
Dude, you know how she came from like that Dance Moms show?
Yeah.
You watch old clips of that, and it's just like she's the only adult in this whole fucking situation.
JoJo?
Yeah,
Was she like mature? I
mean, compared to like the fucking terrible
She
Dance
was
Moms,
very
dude.
mature. Yeah.
Ooh, that's gross. And that's we're gonna move. Oh man. Well, I think it's time for our last segment. Our weekly or not bi-weekly segment that we do every time. You guys ready for this?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Stop the press.
A lot of soulful stuff today.
Yeah.
Wow. This is like an early.
Big headlines. The stories are grand. But mostly weird stuff from Florida, man. Real
Cheech and Chong.
big time news.
Wow.
Pretty good. Incredible.
Pretty good, man.
Yeah. All right, guys. Welcome to Real Big Time News, the segment where we bring you the realest and the biggest stories from around the world. Today, we're bringing you the tale of Onijah Andrew Robinson. Have you guys heard about her?
No.
I'm sure I think I shared a little bit about you this week, Seamus. Yeah.
I know her.
33-year-old New Yorker who took what was supposed to be a romantic getaway and turned it into a geopolitical fever dream. It all began October 2024 when Robinson traveled to Karachi, Pakistan in pursuit of love. Her intended to be was a 19-year-old man named Nidal Ahmed Memon, who she had met online. However, upon her arrival, Memon reportedly vanished, citing family opposition to their union. Who could guess why? She seems like a lovely lady. Unfazed by her fiance's disappearance, Robinson set up a camp outside her apartment complex, outside his apartment complex, determined to wait for his return. Her commitment to the vigil quickly caught the attention of local residents and inevitably the media. As the story spread, she became an unlikely social media sensation, with TikTok users worldwide tuning in for updates and the unfolding drama. But what began as a love story soon transformed into a mission of municipal reform. In a press conference that left many scratching their heads, Robinson declared her intention to reconstruct this whole country, demanding $100,000 or more to improve Pakistan's infrastructure, because it would only take $100,000. The quote: "The government is going to fix up these buildings, fix up these streets, and clean these streets. It's ridiculous out here. I don't like it." The urban development works. Despite her unconventional approach to city planning, Many locals took a liking to her. People were very much taking care of her.
Yeah, she was like, it's not clean like my city.
She had like a crew around of people around her that were like braiding her hair and stuff. She became a thing. I actually have a video of the press conference here. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
When she was on Razman Chipa.
ये हमारी American sister जो हैं, my dear American sister.
I'm from Pakistan. Respect to the law, respect for the law, respect to Allah, and respect to God. Do you hear me?
तो ये मतलब कह रही है कि भाई मुझे आप पाकिस्तानी कहें. Yes, my Pakistani sister. Okay, sister? It's not okay?
Pakistan needs to be reconstructed the right way. Do you hear me, guys? Make sure y'all get this on your camera. I'm asking the government for $100K in my pockets so I could do real estate. My husband will own it in Karachi. We will not live here, but we will get this job done right away. I'm asking for $20K right away in my pockets at the end of this week. That's all, folks, for today. That's it. He have nothing else to say. Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Thank you.
But why are you demanding 1,000K to government? In which context?
100K for real estate. I'm putting it back into the city. It's not going in my pockets. I want 20K in my pockets for me.
So what is your net?
This like lady, the just like
yeah, I know this lady that everyone's dealt with at the movies,
and also like look how many people are behind her, just like
yeah. Well, I just got a whole team. They all have their own little jerseys and shit in the back. Like, what the fuck is this?
I also love how she was just like, listen, bitch,
the pizza here sucks. What is 20K in her pocket by the end of the week?
She's like making demands,
It's
like
just
she's
so
holding
funny.
Pakistan hostage.
Because you know she's just gonna dip out immediately if she got that 20K. She's out of there, bro. That's crazy. What is she gonna do? I love that. I mean, why are they taking this seriously? Why is she on the news?
That's what
is my
I'm
question.
saying.
I don't understand.
Like, are things so dire in that spot that they see this little bit of just like viral sensation that they're like, we gotta, this is our Haktua girl. You know what I mean?
Bro, if the Rizzler landed and it landed there, dude, it would be game over.
Dude, imagine the Costco guys with Anijah, dude.
And, oh man, they should link
How many
up.
booms, dude?
This place sucks. There's no chicken banks.
Pakistan gets no booms. 3 big dooms. I'm gonna get snipers.
I just love how she's like, give me $20,000. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. It's just like,
Yeah.
And so, and I just
Thanks
love
for
that-
dressing up for the news conference.
By the way, her t-shirt just has a bicycle on it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Where do you even get that t-shirt? Just a silhouette of a
I don't give
basketball.
a fuck.
And I love her just like arguing with this fucking dude.
Bas.
Listen, he talked too much. That's it.
Yes, that's it. Yes, I am saying. ये भी देखें यही मेरी बात की तारीफ कर रही है.
Listen,
हाँ.
you
Yes.
talk too much.
Okay.
We don't know what you're saying.
अच्छा, अब ये सारी चीजें हम जो आप अभी देख रहे हैं, ये हम रात से मतलब है कि इस पे
Wow. Oh my God.
Her cell phone in hand. You know what I mean?
So upsetting.
Oh my God. But it's funny because it does not end there. So while Robinson received offers of assistance, including an extended visa and ticket back to the United States, she refused to leave. After over 3 months in Karachi, she finally boarded a flight on February 7th, 2025, bound for New York via Dubai. But in classic Anijah fashion, she wasn't quite ready to let the credits roll. Upon reaching Dubai, she refused to board her connecting flight home and instead pivoted naturally to cryptocurrency.
Does she have a coin?
She announced plans to launch her own digital coin.
Fuck yeah.
Though details of the project remain
We gotta
unclear,
load up.
given the volatility of the crypto market. This move makes perfect
This
sense.
one is a
For
sure
someone
bet.
whose entire journey has been fueled by unshakable self-confidence and a complete disregard for logistics.
Listen, don't let me speak for you guys. All right, but I think everyone out there should put their life savings.
It's almost like you're reading the script I had written down. Whether or not Robinson will return to the U.S. continue her global adventures remain to be seen. However, one thing is certain: I will be liquidating all my assets and investing heavily in an Anijah
Dude,
coin.
I'll see you,
and I
man.
encourage our
Coin.
listeners to do the same.
I'll see
what
you
I
at
mean?
the top.
Listen, a person with that level of confidence,
Yeah,
they're gonna make it.
No, I know.
Anijah with her bicycle T-shirt.
Yeah, she's something else, man.
It's funny. There's like another like video of her like in Dubai, and they're asking her questions like, are people taking care of you? And there's just like a policewoman next to her. And she's like, ask her. She's been taking care of me. Are you taking care of me? And it's just like, you're talking to a police officer in a different country. You know what I mean?
That's wild,
I love her.
dude.
Just like, I love a very confident New York person believing they're always in New York.
Right. Yeah. Dude, that's so crazy. I was so confused about the whole thing because I saw that before and I loved it, but I was just like, why is she on TV? Why are they humoring this?
Yeah,
I don't understand why this is like a thing.
It's gotta be because like I don't know. It's gotta be like we've never had to deal with someone like this.
They're immediately just terrified. Like they have no.
Does that woman have a bicycle?
They have no immunity to it. You know
right?
What I mean?
They still know how to handle it.
Dude.
Oh yeah, exactly. Right. The level of assertiveness from this woman. They're just like. I guess she's the president.
It's fucking crazy.
She must be a senator or something.
We gotta get this lady a news conference now.
I know, right? And the thing is, like, she was in Pakistan like a week, and she got a news conference.
We got on the subway. She jumped the gate. She's unstoppable. Like, we can't do anything with her. She's fucking unreal,
man.
Yeah, good for her though.
Yeah, but I thought that was pretty important, and I think we'll be hearing more about Anijah in the future. Honestly.
I hope we do. I hope she's doing well.
Yeah.
I hope she's got a little fiefdom somewhere.
Oh man, I want to go back to feudal times, dude. Imagine being a lord.
Yeah.
Or even being a peasant. I'll take it.
I'm feeling it, man.
We're going back to it.
We're going back to it
It's
anyway.
cool.
Get ready.
Yeah.
It's coming. It's going to be different.
We're going to have fucking headset, like VR headsets on, dude.
Yeah. You're just going to be able to tweet at your oppressors. That's the only difference. You're going to be like, hey, this sucks. They're going to be like, shut up, bitch.
They're like blocked. You're like,
fuck.
Yeah.
Not again.
It is so funny that you can like reach out to people with like billions of dollars and be like, sup, pussy.
And you know what's funny? Like a person like Elon Musk totally like looks through his shit.
Right? Yeah. He just goes, what's up,
And he's just
bitch?"
like,
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah. I saw Trump said he wants to make, I don't know if he was being serious or not, but he said he wants to make it domestic terrorism to like deface a Tesla.
Yeah.
Because everybody's been like tagging him up and shit since he did the fucking Hail Hitler thing.
He said like it was illegal to.
He's like, you can't go after a
to
patriot.
boycott.
Yeah.
Tesla. It's like, you can't.
And then he got the Tesla and he
What do you
went,
mean it's illegal?
It's all computer.
She's like, I drive a computer. What is this?
Yeah, dude, it's a nightmare.
My God. Well, it's nice. Well, Seamus, thank you so much for
Hey,
being on
thanks
the
for
pod,
having me.
man.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you guys.
Is there anything you want to say? How can people find you? How can people find you? Kate Middleton found you.
Yeah, well, I love her. She's
Yeah.
great. Love her. Love her work.
You got any socials?
Yeah, Shambles Murph is my Instagram. Go on there. You know, I got a podcast with my mom called My Dumbass Mom. You guys could go check out.
Oh yeah.
We post occasionally. I don't know. Follow me on Instagram and then just DM me something nice. Okay.
You're doing great, pal.
Hang in there, buddy. That's right.
Everything's gonna be fine. Hey, we found out you recently 20 to 30% Philadelphia comedy mindshare. Not bad.
It's pretty good, honestly. I'm almost there.
You're almost there.
Yeah.
I'm stuck at a measly 20. You know.
Yeah, I know. And look at me.
We'll talk about the
I'm looking
mindshare
down.
later.
You all look like ants from up here.
Brendan, how you doing? You feeling good?
I'm good, dude. I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got anything coming up?
Just check out, follow me on Instagram, Brendan Burrow, of course, and check out our show that we run, Caked Up Comedy. We got some shows coming up, so please come out.
Hell yeah. And check me out at Poncho Socrates on Instagram. And we don't have an Instagram for this pod yet, but we will. And you can follow us there. And we'll have all sorts of shit, dude. I'll send you stuff you don't want, dude. All right, dude. Have a good night or morning or whatever. That's the wrong one.
It's George and Brandon's real big time podcast. Yeah. Tell your friends. Tell your grandma. It's time for George and Brandon's real big time podcast. It's the most important.